Hey, good morning.
Well, good morning. So,
What a weekend, eh?
well, it was an interesting weekend with the Santa Claus parade. I wanted to ask the question. So, what did everybody think about the parade? Maybe you
Yeah,
want to.
it was nice. It was a cool little thing. We broadcasted the whole event, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It always passes in front of the office, right? So it's always a nice little 2 hour string of time that it's so cheery and lively, and yeah, and then the big man comes in, and yeah, man
So
with
we
the
know
bag.
the man with the bag. That's what you kept saying. So that's why I kept asking, "Where's the man with the bag?" My mother. I was watching it with my mother because she wanted to see it, but of course I'm not going to bring her
Yeah.
out. It was so cold, and she kept laughing whenever I typed the man with the bag.
Yeah.
But yeah, it takes a while to get to the office. So next year, if we live stream it, we'll know that it gets there around 6 o'clock.
Yeah, well, I had a graphic that was saying that, we anticipated him to be here around 5:30, 5:40.
Hmm.
It took a little more time. It was really it was slow this year. It came in,
Hmm.
and there was so many floats. I mean, I think they had a record number of floats. The parade marshal was telling me that they had a record number of floats and people registering for the parade. So yeah, it was pretty amazing.
I mean, I know that it's a lot of work and organizing for the volunteers, but if they were like a little closer together, it would be nice too. Because I know that was some of the comments. It took forever for one float to go through and then the next one to come. So but
Hmm.
I'm sure there's a lot of organizing to do that too. I remember years ago though, when we used to go when we well younger. I wasn't little when I went because I came here when I was 19. But it's I don't know. There was a lot more music and I don't know. It just was very much more Christmassy. But hopefully
There was a
that'll
lot
all.
of music.
Well, I don't know. It just wasn't so close together as it used to be, I think. But it was
Mhm.
very nice. And I know it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to organize that.
It absolutely is. It's nothing short of a miracle, a Christmas miracle at that.
Yeah, I know. And it's all volunteers too that do that. So kudos to them.
Yeah. Um Speaking of music, like it always baffles me, like how this is not considered like fair use. Every time we live stream, after the stream is done, we always get a ding from copyright infringements, from like YouTube. I think we were banned in 2 countries, and then Facebook told us we were banned in 200 and something countries because of copyright infringements. And it's like, okay, well, this is kind of like, it should be considered fair use, you
Well,
know,
because you weren't actually streaming the music. The music was coming from the parade,
from
wasn't
the
it?
parade. Exactly. So
Yeah.
anyways,
So,
it is what it is. But if you're rewatching the video and you see that there's music missing in parts,
mhm.
that's why.
Well, it does that also whenever we're doing a wedding video, because again, you've got music playing in the background when you're DJing, through the ceremony and stuff, and
Hmm.
YouTube cuts it if it will just not play.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Yeah,
it's the same
I
thing.
don't know if Facebook actually removes the music from the feed, or it just bans the feed in separate countries. Like, I'm not sure how it works, but it's a bummer because I worked hard for it. It was fun. It was like, I was trying to stream with my this camera initially,
Hmm.
and the quality was not all that great. When it's outside and it's dark, it's not like fantastic. But then I'm like, I took my iPhone. Somebody suggested, just use your iPhone and do it outside. So I took my iPhone, brought it outside, and I mean, the quality was amazing.
It
Like,
was.
like, it was so beautiful. I'm like, why the hell am I bothering with anything else,
Yeah. Yeah. No, it
So
was,
next
except
year, got big plans for next year.
Yep. But I think we can do something really big next year, as
Yep.
long as we're wearing our gloves.
Yes, absolutely. It was kind of chilly. My fingers were like, oh my gosh, it was
I
freezing.
know, I know. It was cold just going in and out of the car, so it was cold standing outside.
Hmm. Yes, it was. Anyways, so I will yeah, next year I want to have like two cameras and a tent with a little warming thingy, look, what one of those like gas
Mhm.
warmers that you can put outside, like a gas warmer, and hot chocolates, and maybe distribute some hot chocolates to people and candy canes and a big old deal. I had
Yeah,
some
we
people coming to look for chips
Oh, yeah, last year. Yeah, that picture popped up. I don't know if you oh my god, that picture was funny when we
last
were
year.
sitting
My
on
God, we had
the
so many
truck.
chips from Halloween. We just filled
Yeah,
the truck with filled a truck bed with a whole bunch of chips.
yeah.
Anyways,
Oh, Yaf is still trying.
no, she is backstage. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hear her or not. I'm gonna know when I bring her in. Sadly, I can't really see if it's gonna work or not before. But um, so what are we talking about
Well, we
today?
do have a well, there's I'm gonna just mention a couple of events going on. I did want to check with people what they thought of the Christmas parade, but talking about Christmas stuff, I went and visited the Merry Mini Collections at
Oh yeah.
the Klein House. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I mean, the Klein House is so pretty to start off with, but the walls are
Mhm.
just full of 12-inch by 12-inch paintings
Mhm.
and great for Christmas presents. That's why they call it the Merry Minis. So you can go buy some Christmas art. But there was a lot of gaps in the wall already. A lot of paintings have been sold.
Oh,
So
really, eh?
yeah, it started on Thursday and already on well, actually Friday was when I went.
Mhm.
Was it? I can't remember. Anyway, there was
No,
already a lot of paintings
I think it
sold.
was Thursday because you went before the focus art thingy, no?
I did.
Yeah.
And the opening was the previous Thursday, I think. Yes, it was because we did our show and I really wanted to go to the opening. And we started our Thursday evening show. So we ended up, it was like 8:45. I couldn't make it. Yeah, but still in a week there was a lot of paintings sold, which is wonderful to see. So the show is on till the 23rd of December. So you
Mhm.
have lots of time to go do Christmas shopping. And the gallery hours are Thursday. Actually, the gallery hours are, I think, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 to 4. It's not open all the time. So check it out.
It's a beautiful exhibit. It's like such a nice settings, like
Mhm.
they're set up in the old EB games.
Oh, well, I'm talking about Klein House right
Oh,
now.
sorry.
We haven't gone to the Focus Art
Oh,
yet.
sorry, because yeah, I'm kind of chatting with Yafa at the same time, trying to get her going.
Oh,
But you said they're open irregular hours, so I thought you had switched to.
yeah, no, the same thing. Klein House is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 to 4. It's not
Mhm,
open during the rest of the week. But again, there's a lot of art there. And the other one that you're talking about, the same day I went over to Focus Art, that
mhm.
is in the mall, second floor, where it's at GameStop, but I'm sure it was called EB Games.
Yes, it was. I think it was EB Game or GameStop. Like,
I thought so too. But anyway, it's in that area, and they did a really good job hanging the art in there. It's really nicely done.
yeah,
And a lot of art. Like there's
absolutely.
over 30 local artists, all kinds of media. There's even like statues,
Sculptures and yeah.
sculptures, all kinds, photography, pen and inks, Adele's paintings on tree bark, like everything. It's really, really
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, oh my God, that is so beautiful and so original. Like every time I see one of her pieces, I'm like, ah, that is so beautiful. Like I wish I had one of those in my living room.
Well, I
It's
know
so
when
such a showpiece and such a talk, you know,
it is, it's beautiful.
piece.
I know when we were cutting down trees and there was bark, all I thought of was Adele, but I mean, It
Did
was.
you keep her some?
I have a few pieces for her, but some of them had like the white kind of, I don't know what it is, like mold or something on it. So I don't know if she can clean them up or anything. But
Mhm.
yeah, every time I had a piece of bark, I thought of Adele.
Yep.
But that show has kind of irregular hours too. I mean, it's open the we're talking actually, what is it today? 21st.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got the 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th that's open. So there's one more,
One
four
more
more
week.
days. Yeah, four
4
more
more
days
days.
that you can go check it out.
Mhm. And it
But
makes
if
for a great Christmas present as well. Like, I mean, of course, it's probably more expensive than the Merry Minis, but, uh, like, I make it I want my goal eventually, like before I die, I want to have one piece from all the artists in Cornwall. Like we've started a little collection and I have quite a few pieces from different artists, but I would love to have one piece from each of the people in Cornwall.
well, you better start collecting now because there's a lot of pieces.
Yeah, money is an issue though, because
Yep,
I want like the ones I fall in love with happen to always be the most expensive pieces, you know.
that's the way it works. But if you want to check out, it's in the Seeker. It's in the November Seeker. The all the hours, and
Yep,
also if you want to go to our Facebook page, I did a little out and about, and I put all the information in there too. So.
sure. And I took a lot of pictures too. So if you look on
Hmm.
our website, there's an article with a whole bunch of pictures.
Yeah, yeah, because there was a lot of prizes given out, and you've got all the prizes. That's
Yep.
really nice.
Well, some of them, anyways.
Oh, I thought you got most of them. It looked like you have a lot.
Um, well, the day I went, they had just given out the prizes, so probably some of the people had not put their little sticker yet. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure
you're
if they
right.
were all there. But anyways, I did my best. So, okay, our guests today.
So we are actually talking about a special launch that's going to be going on the 26th of November, and that's what our guests are going to be talking about. So, do we have sound? For
Okay, so
Yafa?
I have Richard here and he has sound for sure. And then Yafa, I'm gonna try again, hopefully.
Hello.
Hello, Richard.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear
Yes.
you.
Oh,
Faint,
thank you.
but you're there. Can you speak maybe a little closer to the mic?
Okay, I tried
Okay, that's good.
everything.
All right,
Perfect. Okay, so we made it.
we
Oh,
made it.
oh, good. You got us worried there for a while, Yafa. We could see your mouth moving and your voice was not
Yeah.
coming out.
The body language. I was just gonna
Yes,
say my body.
there
I
you
love
go.
you guys. Okay.
So we've got a special launch coming up on the 26th of November that you two have been working hard
Well,
on.
4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't think it's lunch.
No, launch.
It's more of a lupper.
Yeah,
Lover.
leper. Yeah, a launch, not a lunch. Launch. But that's cute, Richard. So, do we have a? Are we going to show a little
Oh,
something or
sure.
not?
I can
Can we?
show.
Do we want to
Do you
just
want to
show the
show?
cover?
I was
Is this
thinking
the
about
actual? Is this the actual thing? Is it back from the press?
No,
No, this is the
it's
sample that
the.
we have.
Oh, okay.
So do I show it, or do
Sure.
we let
maybe the
people?
cover. Yeah,
Yeah.
Just
thank
show
you.
the cover. Just show the cover.
So this
Well,
is
I
the
think I
cover.
think I think people realize that it's a calendar, so
Yep.
there's no secrets inside.
Just
the,
beautiful pictures.
the secrets are the beautiful pictures inside, though nobody knows who's in there yet.
Mm.
That's true.
So, how did this all happen? I don't know if which one wants to talk about it. Like, it's to do with the art hive. First, start for the
What is
people
the
that
art
don't
hive?
know.
For
Yeah,
the
for the
yeah.
people that don't know, what is the art hive?
You want to take that, Yafa, or you want to hear my voice?
I would love to hear your voice always.
So the Art Hive or the Cornwall Art Hive is a local chapter of the International Art Hives, which is, as the name would indicate, an international organization. And the way we've interpreted it is that we are holding events where people can come and do art. You don't have to be an artist, and it's about community. It's about acceptance. It's about inclusion, and it's about being creative in a common space at the same time. There's no theme. There's no instruction per se. People just come and do art, and we've had people from babies to 90-year-olds come and sit down and do art with us. And we've been taking pictures over the last 2 years. We've been doing this. And that's what's in the calendar, is pictures of people proudly showing us what they've created during our sessions.
And these sessions, they're all free, right, Richard? Like there's no
Absolutely,
cost.
yeah. No costs. We provide the art materials, and we have a plethora of art materials, from googly eyes to fancy acrylics and oil paints. We've got everything.
Glitter. I've seen
We
glitter.
have, yes. We leave glitter everywhere we go. People love
Yeah,
it.
you do make glitter because you're just bringing the community together. It's an awesome idea.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've had them at Cornwall Square, at Lamoureux Park. It was one of our favorite locations, but of course we can't do that in the winter.
No.
We've had them at the library, at the Newcomer Center, at 125 Pitt Studios. And we'll continue to have them. We're trying to have them twice a month, but winter brings restrictions in terms of places we can go.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it being the holiday season and all, people are busy doing other things. But we have 2 events coming up, one at the Newcomer Center on Friday, one at the library at noon on Saturday. And then, of course, we have our Lupper launch at 4 p.m. on Saturday.
And where's that going to be?
At 125 Pitt Studios.
Perfect. And you'll have the calendars on show.
I would hope we have the calendars.
You will. You will have
Better have the
calendars.
calendars.
Yes, you should.
Some
You
head
should
will
have-
roll.
and it'll be ours, Julia.
Yep, I know. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so the calendar is for sale.
It is. We're hoping to raise a bit of money for Cornwall Art Hive. The calendars are for sale for $20 each. And we've already sold the first one. It's very exciting. We don't even have them in hand, and we've sold one.
That's good. Your pre-sale.
Well, that's wonderful. So, do you have anything to add, Yafa?
I'm just happy, that we managed to do this in the community. It was, I will think in the beginning, it was kind of one survival idea that I started. And then now it become a bigger idea that the YAC is a big part of it, and the community, the city, lots of organizations. My big happiness is that we got more than maybe, how many, Richard? 6 or 7 also small businesses and big business and people to support. And I think this is what makes the project special. It's not like only one organization is dealing or handling this. It's the main intention is to have it as a community. So this is happening. So it's when you have the seed of creating something with a community, and then it grows alone, and there is this kind of continuous kind of work to make it happen all together as a unit, as a community. I think this is the biggest achievement and blessing. So the celebration is for everyone to come. It's open for the community, for people who supported, for people who came and painted. And I think maybe we can also think about partnership with other places and different way of art. So we have been thinking about why we don't include the music in the future. Why, like we can, because I'm like in collage and only this kind of art, but what about music? Maybe poetry. So maybe we can also include more art and ways of art, and we're growing. So we're building a connection with Concordia University at Hive, and they can see what we were doing. So they visited Cornwall. Two of them wants to already move in here, so we'll see. But the intention is to keep going. The energy of food is very important for your body, and art is very important for your soul.
That
So
is true.
Absolutely. Do you guys ever go to bring the art hive to businesses? Like go to, let's say, Walmart Logistics and get a session with the employees there? That'd be kind of cool.
We haven't done that, although we are contemplating going to the dev center and putting on some workshops for the people that are living there.
Yeah.
Who we've met a few of them at the newcomer center, but they definitely seem to need something to distract them from the boredom of sitting in their rooms.
Right. No kidding, eh? So that's
Yeah.
good. You're doing great work. Art is so important. My Liis and I have always had a heart for art.
Yeah.
To reprise this expression, but yeah. So I hope your launch goes super well. You'll see us for sure,
Awesome.
yes, please. Thank you. Yeah,
and
yeah,
Yeah.
anybody.
always supporting. Thank you so much for all the pictures, for all the support, for helping us with the calendar. We couldn't do all this work without getting together. And I want to shout out, of course, for the city, for helping us getting the walls in the park. That was awesome, because it's kind of things that we have the dream to make it happen. But with this support, we can actually achieve more. And we're planning, I hope, for next year to have also maybe a little space for storage, Richard, right? Because we're carrying a lot.
Yeah,
Richard.
I bet you need storage for sure.
Yes, we have
Well,
material.
we have storage, but there's a pesky staircase in the way
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
between
So
her and I. It's quite a hump up those 15 or so stairs.
yeah, the 125 Pitt Street Studios, that's a lot of stairs. Now that the other thing is for people coming to the launch, if they're not able to make those stairs off of Pitt, is there another way in?
No,
Oh, okay.
we looked into applying for a grant for a stair lift, but it's just prohibitively expensive.
Mhm.
So yes, I was hoping I could warn people that there is a long staircase that will have to be traversed to get into the event. Unfortunately,
All right. So just to recap the event, the launch is on Saturday at 4 p.m.
correct.
Okay, and then you have two events, one on Friday and one on Saturday. The Friday one's at the library.
No, the Friday one is at the Newcomer Center,
Okay.
and I don't think that's open to the public. Is it, Yafa? It's just for Newcomer Center people.
It's basically for everyone, because the intention is to connect the newcomers with the
With other
community. But because
Ah,
it's Friday at 1, and also there is a link you need to register, so the organization have to know who's coming.
Okay.
They have a limitation for 25 people, I believe. But
Okay.
we said we're welcoming everyone, because we want the newcomers to know that they can have friends and they can see people maybe from the same original country they came from. But here, look, they make it. They're here now.
yeah,
Absolutely.
and then Saturday at the library at noon, and that's open to everybody.
All right. Awesome.
And do you need to register for the one at the library, or you can just walk in?
No, it's come first served is the only expression I can come up with at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody and anybody is welcome.
Yeah, and that's upstairs in the
It has
children's
been,
library.
yeah,
Okay.
upstairs
That's
in
where it
the children's section.
And
Yeah,
there
that's
is a elevator at the library.
yeah, there
Yes.
is.
All right. Well,
There
thank
is.
you. Thank you both for
Before
being. Oh,
before you go though, where is the Newcomers Club? Just for people who don't know where it is.
16 2nd Street West, I believe, is the
Better.
address.
Yeah. And
Okay.
yeah, it's a big sign with a
yeah, it's
circle.
over there.
Yes, it's over
Over there.
It's that way.
That way. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. Best of luck
Thank you
at
for
your
having
launch.
us.
We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right. Bye bye.
See you then.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
I have to go and attend one of these art hive events. Like I've never been to one. Maybe I'll take my kids to the Saturday one because they like art.
Yeah, the Saturday one at the library, I haven't actually done the art, but I went to a few of
Mhm.
them when I was free and I took photos. And it's nice because there's a lot of material and you pretty
Mhm.
well can do whatever you want. And people and the kids are so proud showing off
Yeah.
of their artwork, as are the parents. So that's why, I mean, I did the layout for the calendar and I know what's in there. And there's so many beautiful pictures of people showing off their art,
For
families
sure.
together doing art. And like Yafa says, art brings people together. Whether you're an artist or not,
Yeah.
you can go and create.
I brought up the glitter because at the Focus Art exhibition, I saw Yafa's pieces of art hung there,
Mhm.
and hers are full of glitter. So
Yeah, she's such,
she's
I
got
don't know,
glitter.
she's
She's a
glitters.
glittery kind of person.
She is.
She's such a light in our community. It's really it's great that she chose Cornwall.
She chose Cornwall. She's been here, what, a couple of years, and she
Well,
knows
since the pandemic, I think like going on 3 now,
yeah,
probably.
she came at the beginning, but she knows everybody.
Oh,
And
but
she's,
it's funny because there's always a picture of Yafa. You know,
yeah,
you're looking at an event like what was it this weekend again? She
she
was
was
there.
at the soup kitchen.
Yeah,
Well,
the soup kitchen, exactly. And
like there's a competition for soup, and it's like
yeah,
there,
there you
yeah.
go. Boom, picture of Yafa. Like here's Yafa. Like we should start a segment. Here's Yafa.
But no, she's such a lot. I don't know. She's so full of energy, and
Yeah,
she's such a happy person to be around.
yeah,
So
absolutely. It's good.
now we had another guest, but I don't know if he's even been able to come in.
I haven't
I'm
seen
just
anybody
looking.
backstage, so
So I'm not
oh,
sure. I'm just gonna,
are you frozen now? No, you're good.
yeah, I'm no, because I was just looking to see if there was any
Mhm.
Facebook messages, but
Mhm.
we'll wait a little bit to see if he comes in. If not, I'll talk about the event.
Yep,
But
that's
other than
fine.
that, I mean, there's a lot going on in Cornwall. A lot going
There
on.
is. There is. So I was thinking about you yesterday.
Was it a good thought?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I was putting up all my my Christmas ornaments. I did my Christmas tree and everything. And
Hmm.
I picked up a big box that I had put away and I forgot about and started unpacking it and there was gnomes galore.
Yep.
It was
That
from
one.
my Christmas present from last year that Mai-Liis gave me.
And
It's
your
like she
birthday
knew that
present.
she knew that I was looking for gnomes and sometimes had a difficulty finding gnomes and she gave me a whole bunch of them, a whole box full of gnomes and then gnomes for the tree, gnomes for the piano, gnomes for the chairs, gnomes for the counter like as placemats, gnomes for storing brownies, like
Not only
gnomes galore.
gnomes for Christmas, you had in your birthday pack, you had St. Patrick's Day gnomes, Halloween gnomes, Valentine's gnomes.
Yeah, the kids put the Valentine's Day up too. I'm like, no, those are for another holiday, not for Christmas. Anyways, there's gnomes everywhere. Like everywhere you turn, there's a gnome.
But that's good. That's good. My sister got, I don't know if I showed you my sister's gnome that I got. I don't know if I should go get it for you, but
Oh,
you're going to like this one. Do I have time?
hmm,
I'll just disappear for a minute.
lots of time. So, did you guys watch the parade on the weekend? And if so, did you enjoy it? Oh my God, look at this gnome.
You thought I found some gnomes. Anyway, my sister always seems to find the original stuff. So here's the gnome she bought me for
Oh.
my birthday. Here it is. It's a little gnome, but it stretches. And
Oh
it's
my
a big
God, this
gnome.
is so funny.
Like it's so cute. And
It
it can be
is
big or
small.
yeah. Poor
Oh my
Tiny.
gosh, this is so cute. You know
It's
what they say? There's a commandment that says, "Thou shall not covet your neighbor's gnome."
see, if he stands on the floor, you
Oh
can still
wow.
see him. I'm like, where did you find this? But she won't tell me. So
That's
that
because she
was,
wants to buy you another one.
well, she always gets in like interesting gnomes.
Cool.
But yeah, that was a cool one. So you can tiny or big, whatever you feel like.
That's funny. Very
Yeah,
funny.
but I don't know. Gnomes are everywhere. I mean, they've been a fad for quite a few years now,
Hmm.
and it's still going.
Yep. It's like, oh yeah, they're everywhere in stores and like you see them everywhere now.
Oh, speaking of stores, again, I want to just remind everybody because I've been taking a lot of names are coming in, a lot of ballots, a lot of people are entering the draw for
Insane the
$250.
amount of people.
Well, it's insane the amount of people that are coming in through our website. But yesterday I was catching up on the ones that were calling in.
Hmm.
I got pages of them to enter. There's so many.
I know.
So any of these stores that you go to, I hope I'm showing it okay. You've got Harvest, Gordon Jewelers, Bud's Records, Celtic Treasures. Am I going the right way?
Yep.
Yep. Then you've got Versacore, Tech Designs. You've got Tickle Your Fancy, Mrs. B's, Fantasy Realm, Squire Shop, and oh my god,
Dazzling
I can't
costumes.
remember. Yeah, I can't remember how to say it.
And
Dazzling
of course the
Costumes.
seeker, if you buy a subscription, your name goes in there as well. So you can subscribe to get your seeker um at home and then you'll be entered.
Yeah, your name will go in. So the draw is for $250. So what's going to happen on December the 19th? We're going to put all the names together. We're going to draw 10 from each store,
Actually, I think we should do 15.
15 from each
Yeah.
store.
Well, how many stores are there?
I think we have like 10.
Yeah. Well, there's no ballots at Versacore yet, so that'll be easy.
There's actually 11 if we put them all in. But
Okay, so
yeah,
maybe 10.
15.
10 is
10.
better because if we have 10 stores at 10 names, that's 100 names on the wheel. So that's a lot of names to enter.
It is.
We'll do 10 each.
Yeah, so what happens is we pick 10 from each name at each store at random. That goes on a big wheel. We love doing that, the elimination wheel. And we're going to be pulling the name on the 19th of December on the Monday Morning Motivation Show.
Yep.
So you have still quite a bit of time to go shop at those stores and put your name in for a chance to win $250. And then the best part is the store that the name is pulled from also wins 250. So they get free advertising.
So you
That's
win and they win. So that's
ah,
great.
it's a
Yep.
win-win situation, as we like to say it.
Exactly. Yep.
And then that's on the 19th, but on the 12th of December,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
this is our favorite one too, because Santa is going to come and visit, and Santa's going to read all the letters from the kids. So please get your letters ready. And
You can send in your letters if your kids are in school and they won't be there on Monday, because this is a little different this year. Last year, we still had a lot of kids that were doing remote learning.
yeah,
This year, not so much. Well, not so much, not at all.
well,
So
I thought they were going to do it today, but I guess they went back to
no,
school.
they reached an agreement. So,
Yeah.
well, a tentative agreement. So they're
Mhm.
not striking. Anyway, so Monday the 12th, Santa is going to be with us, and so you can get your kids to ask questions. They can come on the show and talk to Santa on video and ask for what they want for Christmas. And yeah, it's a fun show.
And I mean, if they can't come on, you can also send it into info@theseeker.ca. I mean, you can scan the letter
Or you
so
can
that we
even
can see
send
it.
a little video clip of your kid asking Santa what he wants, and then we'll play the video, and then Santa will answer.
Yeah. There's many different ways of doing it.
Hmm.
Yeah, last year at that time, remember I was in Calgary and I got my grandkids, Roan and
Yep.
Grayson, to do it,
Yep.
and Peyton and Jackson, they did it too. So it was kind of cute because they were not sure, like Santa was there. So they're a bit older, but they were still right
Yeah.
into it because this was Santa they were talking to.
Yeah.
It was nice.
That's cool. All right. So that's on
So,
the 12th.
so
And it's
Uh,
coming
the other
fast.
it is, and the other big thing that I want to talk about is this Thursday and our second show that we do. So we do Monday morning motivation every Monday, which is kind of a fun show. It's light. It's, nothing serious, but Thursdays, every second Thursday we have started a second show that is more serious. It's
Hmm.
called Community Action Talks. And that one is hosted with myself, Julia, and Louise Mignon, one of our opinion writers, and she surely has lots of opinions.
Yep.
So this week we're going to be talking about housing and homelessness. Okay, that show is about all kinds of issues and things that are going on in the community or worldwide. Worldwide, we cannot really fix it, but as a community, we can come together and brainstorm some solutions and work together to help people out.
Try to see as what we can do as a community to try to improve these issues like homelessness or the first time we spoke about healthcare, and we gave a whole bunch of resources of what you can do instead of
Mhm.
going to the ER and clogging the emergency rooms for the sniffles or a cold. There's so many other options, even though we do not have um, walk-in clinics. There's other options available, and so we talked about that and we gave all these resources. And similarly, we'd like to tackle homelessness and housing and the cost of housing, and we're going to have a whole bunch of guests. There's a very interesting panel.
Mhm.
We have counselors, we have real estate people, we have
Cornwall,
habitats for
Cornwall Housing,
Cornwall Housing,
Un-
Habitat for Humanity is going to be here as well,
and United Way.
and United Way. So, um, yeah, there's going to be a lot of resources, and that show's going to have a lot of of good info. So you want to tune in on Thursday at 7 p.m.
Yeah, on our Facebook page or YouTube. What are the other options? Where else can they
So
see it?
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter is where we're streaming live right now.
Perfect. So I'm not sure if our second guest is going to make it. I'm going to just double check. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Anyway, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to come in. But
Hey,
instead, go ahead.
there's the tree lighting is happening soon.
It's on the 25th. It's actually on this coming Friday. Sheldon's doing the sound for it. So there's going to be not only the tree lighting, usually they have some hot chocolate and they
Yeah.
have different performers. And hopefully it won't be as cold as it was last Saturday because it was brutal.
It was not that bad, Mai-Liis. It was a little chilly, but it was not like -40. It was not that bad. I mean,
Yeah.
my fingers were freezing, but the rest of me was okay.
But what was
I
nice
didn't
that
have gloves. That didn't help.
I know, why would you not have put gloves on?
I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Like every year is the same scenario. Like, you know how they say doing the same thing over and over is the definition of insanity? Well, I must be insane because I do it every single year. I'm always waiting until it's freaking, because the kids will lose all the
Oh,
gloves
yeah.
from the previous year. There is no gloves in this house, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Like
that's
no
normal.
hats, no, I don't know what they do with it. They must be eating them when summer comes or
Hmm.
something.
That's
But
normal.
come October, November, there are no gloves in this house and no hats to be found nowhere. I'm lucky if I find the boots and the jackets. So I have to go get some damn gloves, go buy some gloves. Maybe it'll be one of our shit we find at the Dollarama that I can I can tackle, which was
Yeah.
supposed to be today. But
Well, I went through our stuff yesterday too, because I mean, when you have younger kids, yes, it's like the washing machine that eats all the socks. Only one comes out. Somehow you lose everything. But I do that. I stock them up as soon as they start coming out at the Dollarama. I stock up and put them in the bag. So I went through. I've got quite a few of them. But yeah, you need to pick some up for sure, because they may not last all winter either there, because
oh
everyone's going
no,
to
I
have
have to buy like
everybody's going to have the same problem. The kids lose them all.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and I don't know how that happens though. The kids go to school and they come home with one glove.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how that happens. But remember, I don't know, when you were little, did your mom have the gloves on like an elastic, so you kind of thread
No,
them
I used to
through?
do that with my kids when I was
Yeah,
little.
you thread them through one coat sleeve and the other, and then they hang on the end, so there's no way they
Hmm.
can lose them.
Yeah, I used to. I used to do that to my kids, but I mean, like at 12 and 14, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah,
It's
that
kind of
might be a little bit embarrassing at school.
right. They don't want to wear a mask. You think they're gonna?
Come out with that. So I am going to talk about the other event that is going to be happening this Friday, the 25th.
Okay.
And I was hoping that our guest would come on and talk about it, because I didn't have the full details, but it's at the you went like that. Is
Yes, I
somebody there?
did. Because before you tackle that, can I play a video?
Of course.
Because we're talking about it and it's kind of apropos. So let me hold on a sec. I just gotta find my bearings here.
And in the meantime, I'm just going to go get some more information.
Okay, so present, share screen, Chrome tab. Here we go. Okay. Let me take a video of this because this is really too much. I have proof that the washer, perfectly good washing machine,
Oh,
right?
the washing machine.
My washing machine. And I have proof that it is eating socks. So you know how socks always disappear? Well, my socks always disappear anyway. So I go here and there's a crack in this little thing here. And I stuck my hand into the crack. And here are the socks.
What?
And if I go again, deeper this time, I'll bring another pair. Not a bunch
Okay,
of
what?
socks.
So what
You see
thing?
that
Where
pile of
is
socks
that?
there? That's my
Oh,
big house. Whole pile of socks.
oh my
Come on
goodness.
here. And I'm going to stick my hand again in that hole. And all the socks that have been disappearing are right in there. And again, it was a never ending story. Here they are. See all this? All my socks. And again, here they all are. Look at my socks.
Oh, come
And
on.
more.
So how did they actually get in there?
All
In
my
that area?
socks that I thought were disappearing. Look at the pile of socks. Are in this thing. It's insane. My washing machine was eating all my socks. There's many more. Literally. Here.
Oh, that's crazy.
But it's true.
That's crazy.
So let me remove it. Like, it's insane. Look at that. Look at all the
This thing was
socks.
broken, and we've never noticed because the crack was not big enough. But
Oh my goodness.
here they are.
So you see that crack
All there.
So you see that crack in the thing. Anyways, it goes forever.
Yeah.
It goes for another minute of me taking socks out. like so there was this tiny crack in the plastic, like there's like vinyl there around the washing machine. Like this is a front loading washing machine that I had, and
Mhm.
it had this tiny little crack, and I had never noticed that there was a crack, but it was sucking in socks. And one day, like I was like, where
Oh
the
my.
freak do my socks go? Where do all my socks go? I couldn't believe, like, every time I did a wash, my socks were, and I blamed the kids. I thought, what are they doing with them? They're probably throwing them away or something.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
one day I come to that machine and the crack had gone like this big. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And I look at the crack, and I see a sock. So I go in and I took one sock out, and then I see all the socks in there, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." And I started pulling them out, and sure enough, next thing you know, I had like a pile this big of
Oh my
socks in front of me.
God.
All my socks, like there was hundreds of dollars of socks there.
Oh, well, maybe there's a few gloves in there too. Did you ever put them in the washing machine?
Yeah, but I didn't see any gloves. I just saw a whole bunch of socks, so I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was
Interesting.
completely insane.
While you were doing your sock thing there, I shared a poster. Yeah, I shared that to you. So this is the event that is going to be happening this Friday, the 25th. It's very small, I can't see it, but
Yeah.
so it's at the Agora Center. And I know I've talked about it quite a few times, but one of my oldest son's friends, Paul Belmore, disappeared on July the 29th this past summer. And Paul is not the kind of guy to just disappear. Paul's very, very family orientated. Like his sister and brother said, called every single day, sent a chat or a message or something, and then all of a sudden disappeared. Like, how does a 43-year-old man disappear?
Mhm.
So to this day, he hasn't been found. So,
Mhm.
it's a very scary, it's a scary situation. It's an awful situation for the family. Imagine as a mother and father not knowing
Yeah.
where your child is. I mean, even
Yeah.
at 43, it's your child.
Yeah, I believe they need closure some way or another, right?
Somehow, yeah. And I mean, the brother and sister, like he's a uncle. Like I just can't understand this. And again, it was Christian and Paul used to hang out together, and Paul was always around. Like it was just Paul was Paul. And since July the 29th, he's disappeared. So the family's having a fundraising supper
Mhm.
to get some funds, and we were hoping that Paul's brother would be able to come and chat with us. But I'll try and give a few of the details. I can't read it from what I have, but it's a spaghetti supper.
Mhm.
It's at the Agora Center,
It's
starting at,
also comedy show. So it's
yeah,
spaghetti dinner, comedy show, entertainment, dancing, auctions, and raffles. It says.
yeah. Mark Vincent and friends will be
Mhm.
entertaining. The Senorita Sin will be singing, and I know they have a DJ as well. And it's basically let's bring Paul Belmore home. Like I say, it's awful. There's got to be some kind of closure, and it would be so nice if Paul just appeared at Christmas.
Mhm.
Wouldn't that be a Christmas miracle? But do you have this detail about how to get tickets? I know there's tickets at
So
the
it says
door.
tickets are $25 available online at Help Me Find My Brother at Help Me Find My Brother. So I'm not sure. Oh, it's the Paul Belmore page. Okay, so the Facebook page, I would assume, or Nativity Bowling Lanes, Tuesday to Friday, 5:30 to close, or all day Saturday and Sunday.
So yeah, you can still get your tickets. And for anybody that cannot make it, they have a Let's Bring Paul Belmore Home basket of cheer that you can donate to. So it's one ticket for $5 or five for 20. And if you wish to partake that way, you can e-transfer to cheerforpaul@gmail.com. So there's many different ways. And I know they have I believe they have like a a silent auction, all kinds of stuff going
Yeah.
on.
Uh-huh.
So like we're doing the Christmas tree lighting on Friday, but I plan on popping over to the
Mm,
fundraiser afterwards.
okay. Well, I'm sure you'll keep us informed and do a little out and about.
I will. There'll be two events. There'll be the Christmas tree and then help bring Paul Belmore home. And like I'm hoping and praying that Christian can guide him home even.
Hmm.
But I mean, since the end of July to now, that's a long time.
It is, absolutely. Oh, and I have a friend of mine who I posted something on Facebook last week about how I find like I had never heard of anybody dying of massive heart attacks under the age of like 40 before. And in the recent years, like it's something
Hmm.
that I see regularly. Maybe I'm just more aware about it. Somebody was saying it was happening before just as much as it is now, but I mean, like your son, right? Like dropping dead of a massive heart attack at
At
like
age
35,
Well,
33. Like
he
it's
was
insane.
33, yeah, just suddenly passed away. Like, the
Yeah.
autopsy, everything else, all his organs were fine, and he had a massive heart
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
How does
And we're
that
not even
happen?
talking about people who are obese or anything. It's
No,
like Christian was,
he's a
slim. Like
slim
it's
little guy, yeah, pretty
right.
active, walked a lot, biked a lot, and all of a sudden, gone.
Yeah. And so a good friend of mine this week, well, on Friday, just she sent me a picture on Facebook, and it was an invite to a memorial. And it had this guy on it, and I mean, I know her, but I didn't know her husband or anything. But I'm like, okay, is that your ex? Because she's moved back to she was living in the States, and then she moved back to Montreal, and I thought they were separated, but actually they were not. But she sends me a picture, and this guy just dropped dead on October 29th, like 40 years old.
Oh my
and
God.
and and that was her husband, and like she's devastated. Like
Hmm.
it's just like, and she was not there, right? She kind of like
Oh,
you felt like, because she had moved to Montreal to try to relocate, and maybe he was
yeah,
going to move there or whatnot. But anyways, the point is she was not there when it happened. So
yeah,
yeah, it's
and
hard.
that,
Anyways, I had never heard of that before, and it seems like a lot of I hear about a lot of younger guys
yeah.
just dying of
Well,
massive heart attacks.
Sheldon's nephews are all into hockey, and there was even a couple of hockey players that had massive heart attacks. I mean, these are healthy guys, and all
Hmm.
of a sudden, like in their 30s, gone.
Yeah.
Like, how does this happen? So I don't know. It is awful, but yeah, I'm still like my son's first anniversary is coming up on Thursday. I'm still in
Mhm.
disbelief. Like, I still expect the phone to ring and Christian's voice be there.
Yeah, it's so
I'm still in
sudden. It's
disbelief. Yeah,
yeah.
it's sudden. Like, we're not. This is not a positive conversation, but when somebody's passing and has cancer, like, you kind of know,
You're
you can
prepared,
prepare, you can talk to them, this and that. But like my son, I talked to him Monday, and then suddenly he was gone.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
not
It's
even
like
a chance to say goodbye.
goodbye.
Nothing.
No, I know. It was the same thing with my brothers when my brothers died. It was really really sudden, really unexpected. It's like, and it was more expected, because I mean the kind of life they had, you kind
Hmm.
of knew that this was always a possibility, but still, it just like from one day to the other, boom,
Yeah,
they're gone. And it's whoa.
yeah. It is. It's awful.
Yep.
But but no, the how do
Anyways,
we
it's Christmas
how
time, so
how do we come?
good
Yeah,
thoughts.
get out
How
of
do we
that.
recover for that? How do we recover from that?
That's- I mean, at least last year at this, well, no, it was December 1st that I flew out to Calgary actually.
Mm.
But I mean, it like not a good situation turned out to, I got to see the kids and got to see where my kids live and what a different lifestyle they have from
Yeah.
quiet Cornwall. They're living in Calgary where here you cross the city in like 20 minutes, and there you kind of get to the corner store.
20? You're pushing it, dude.
Oh, well, 10
20? It's
minutes?
more like 10.
Yeah.
Yep. It's anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
But moving on, we're working on the December Seeker right now. So
mhm.
if you have anything that needs to go in, the 22nd is officially the deadline.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. I don't think that's gonna happen.
We try to stick to it, but it also goes to, always goes to the 23rd.
24th.
24th. We try to be strict, but also know that we also know that it's a monthly. So if you need something to go in, next month is too late. So definitely this month we've got a special for $35 for business card size ad to put in your thank you, your greeting to your
Customers.
customers, anything you want to put Christmas message. So that has to go in
Hey, you can
December,
even,
obviously.
it's a nice way to wish a happy Merry Christmas to or a happy holiday to your in-laws, or instead of sending in a card, you can put in a greetings in the seeker. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, so
Right?
any kind of greeting that you want to put in is $35 business card size, so you can visualize the size,
Yep.
which is a pretty
It's
good
big enough.
price. It is, and send us a message info@theseeker.ca and let us know what you want us to put in, and we will
Hmm.
put it in for you. And the other thing too is please, 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 we always ask, go to our events calendar at theseeker.ca and enter your events.
Yes, please, 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 please. Julie's tired of entering them for you.
We try and find as much as we can, but we can't find everything. And if we don't know about your event, there's no way that we can help you advertise it. So
Yep, and it's free. Take advantage of it. It's a free calendar, so just put it in.
yeah, and anything that is again in there around 22nd ideally, but 23rd we can push to, that will automatically go into the print version of the Seeker. So
Absolutely.
yeah, you have a couple more days to get that
To get it
together.
out. All right. Well, folks, that's it for today. The hour's already done. Like, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah,
So we wish you a very good day.
and a super duper week.
See you next week.
Oh no, we will see you on Thursday
Oh,
at
yes.
our community action talk
Right.
show, 7 o'clock. Don't
See
forget.
see you on Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.